All right, YouTube, it's Michelle, and this is video number 4 for this Monday afternoon. And this is the last 10 that I'm going to show you for today. I have 2 more to create, but wanted to get some up on the YT so that you could check out what I've been working on. And so this final one is called Fiery. So this is the 4th Traveler's Notebook / insert that I am doing as a design team project for Creations by Jinx. And Fiery's kind of special. I went all out. I even included a boho bead for this one and a tattered floral flower. Anyway, let's get into the insert so that I can load this up and get to working on the purple and blue inserts. So let me grab a little cheat sheet. This is Fiery, and again it's 8 1/4 by 4 1/2. And on the front cover, here's a decoration up top. I have a tattered floral flower, and the flower is made from coffee filters that have been either coffee dyed or sprayed with some tattered angel spray. And there's a book page in the center. And the very, very centerpiece is one of those Tim Holtz knocker brads that I recently rusted. So that's the centerpiece. And then attached to it, I have created a red themed boho bead. And of course this can be taken off, but there's that. And the poem on the front is by Robert Burns, and it talks about the color red. And there's just a piece of stash lace on the spine, wrapping itself around, and then my tag on the back. So let's take a look at Fiery. So when you open Fiery up, the first thing you've got here on the inside cover flap is a tip-in. This was some gorgeous, just beautiful fabric that was included in my package. And it's a tip-in, so that way you can put, either who it belongs to or something, or the subject matter or whatever underneath there. And again, the actual insert has been, or the signature has been tied with an organza ribbon. And so untie that, and let's look at Fiery. So on this first journal card here, there's an embellishment with a die cut butterfly that's been cut in a couple of, in craft and in coffee filter, and then in sprayed coffee filter paper as well. And there are 2 tickets, and those are from Jennifer's shop. And opening up, we've got some design paper, and this is a Paper Studio stack, and so most of the paper came from that stack because I just love the hues of red that were included. So you open that up, and we've got a pocket, and inside the pocket is one of Sue Olson. Sue is the innkeeper, and so that's one of her digi downloads. I got some primary paper. Got one of those jelly bags that's been distressed and stenciled, and there's just a journaling card in there, and it's on another piece of design paper. And this design paper flips out. It's a writing surface. Got a piece of my Dollar Tree album, and then here's a white bag that has just got a journaling card in it. It's been distressed and stenciled on both sides. Got a glassine baggie here, and the glassine baggie has a couple of tags, journaling spot, that's Cameo Shop, that's Ephemera's Vintage Garden. But if you look at it right here, it's got some dried flowers. They're dried flowers. And this was a sticker that I had in my stash. Again, this was super fun, not running out to Hobby Lobby and buying some papers or Tuesday morning. So another piece of stash paper, journaling spot, some coffee dyed paper. Here's an envelope that I have used that 3D flower folder. And I've done some stenciling and stamping and distressing on it. And it forms a tuck spot for a journal spot here. This paper. Again, lots of room for journaling. Here is some of that paper that I think what ended up happening was when I was spraying this or dyeing this, the cardboard underneath still had some red from a previous project, and so little dripplings of the spray that was already on the cardboard came through. So just enough touches that it really went well with the fiery theme. And we're stenciling. And here's a journal page here. The roses, aren't those gorgeous? And this is another one of the Paper Studios papers, and it's been folded. And this is that double pocket fold here with some journaling cards. Open to the center. It's just been tied, pamphlet stitched. And there. That's the other side of the roses. Lots of journaling space in this one. It's the other side of that. And here's one of my new rusted. This is one of those Tim Holtz clips, and I rusted it. And that was really fun. I used a combination. It was a cup of white vinegar, Dollar Tree, a cup of peroxide, Dollar Tree, and then salt, Dollar Tree. And I don't even remember what the measurement for the salt was. I just kept pouring salt in until it started bubbling. Anyway, I put a whole bunch of trinkets in and kept them in there for a couple of days. And yeah, I like the way they came out. So here is my envelope. It's like a heritage envelope. I did take that class from Nazi. And so, you know, it's got some stamping. It's got tissue paper collage in here. And when you open it up, it is just a spot for a journaling card. And here's a double pocket. This is a glassine pocket that I had in my stash, a little piece of ephemera in it. This pocket here came from Bunny Bow, who's Manuela. And I just put in one of the Tiffany & Co. That's, oh, I can't remember the Cameo Shop. And then here's a white baggie. Inside of there, I have this little booklet. And it's just 2 pieces of coffee dye paper, but you fold them in half, and then the way that you fold them this way, you fold them in half that way, rip it, and then fold it this way, so that it's the pages, I can't even think of the word, but you know, they get larger. And so there's some front of that. And it's just some coffee dye paper and a little book for journaling. And that's tucked in this baggie. It's another glassine bag with some ephemera in it. In the back. So this was fiery. And the Robert Burns poem, I'll read the first stanza, says, "My love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry." Yeah, etc., etc. So that was my poem, Robert Burns. You get the idea. Alrighty, y'all. This was fiery. Number 4. 2 more to go. So I've got a purple one to do and a blue one. And we'll get those done this week and show you them. And then I will do, I'm going to make a large traveler's notebook. It will hold all 6. And show you how to do the measurements and creation so that you can really create a traveler's notebook for any size insert that you're making. And this one's going to have to be pretty large because you can see if I put these together, it's pretty substantial already. So I'll probably have to leave an inch of space for the spine for each insert. So we'll see, but I plan on doing that online so that you guys can get an idea of how to do it. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great Monday afternoon. Happy crafting. Hope you're having a great week so far. And think of a project to do. Please go visit Jennifer's shop. Again, she's Creations by Jinx on Etsy. And she is J Goetz, and that's pronounced like G-E-T-T-S, but it's spelled G-O-E-T-Z. So that's J-G-O-E-T-Z 1, 2, 3. Creations by Jinx on the YT. Take care. Y'all have a good day. Bye.